Hello and welcome back to the channel. First things first, if you have watched the previous video and you have liked and subscribed, thank you very much. Today you join us down on a day session, just another quick day session, and I do say us because I do have the missus with me once again, and I do have Mally with us. I've also got a very good friend of mine with me, and together we've been fishing together for quite a number of years. I will introduce you to him just shortly. Currently he is stalking out in a bay just behind us, and he's also keeping an eye on another rod there as well. Got pretty much the same spots as before from where the missus caught from, and we are seeing signs of fish in the area, so fingers crossed. The wind keeps changing direction, it is quite bright, there is a bit of warmth, so fingers crossed we do end up with something. I will talk you over the bait a little bit later on. I'll talk you over the rigs a little bit later on, and I will let the missus introduce herself to and let you know what rigs and that she's got out as well, and I'll probably do the same with Gary. Until then, take it easy, tight lines. I'll go and get the map and here. So, lovely little mirror, weighing just over 12 pounds, no monster, but this one's got to go out to Gary, as he spotted them down in this bay, and I took the opportunity just to come stalking as well. So yeah, caught on a spinner rig from Snide Tackle on 2 fake bits of corn over a small scattering of bait. What I'll do is I'll flip it round, let you see the other side. This side's even better. So let's see if it's going to behave itself. Here we go. It's got its flank up and everything as well. Its dorsal up. Beautiful little fish. Perfect. We'll get her back. So that one slipped back. Rig back on the spot. Just way to stick out a small scattering of bait over the top, because I can actually see the bait, and yeah, a lot of it has gone. As I said, this one definitely thanks to Gary. He found them, and I just had the right bait, the right rig, and popped it in on the spot just in at the edge. So yeah, can't complain. But yeah, so Gary, he's been waggler fishing with pellets, and feeding it regularly, just in at the margins as well. But as of yet he's not had any success, but I dare say he will get. So yeah, getting a little bit later on in the day. It is still quite warm, and hopefully they'll head out onto the other baited spot as well. But yeah, see you, Gary. So yeah, take it easy, tight lines. So yeah, with this spot, just sorry about the wind. With this spot I just put in a small amount of bait. What I'll do is I'll flip you around and I'll let you see the bait that I'm using. As usual, it's always dynamite baits. So in this mix I've got 15mm monster tiger nut, some corn,
some crushed up monster tiger nut, and then I've also got the tiger nut and sweet corn oilies in there as well. And like I say, I just fished it, 2 bits of fake plastic corn over the top of this, and it done the damage. So yeah, it's also been glugged in the tiger nut liquid food. And to be honest with you, I hadn't actually realised how much that clouds up. So normally I'm always spodding out. I'm not so much of an opportunistic fisher. I always spod, create an area, create a spot. That's just the style of fishing that I'm used to. But so I don't normally see how much it clouds up. So when I put this stuff just into the margins here, the cloud it came off it was really impressive. And obviously the fish thought so too. So yeah, keep you updated. Got another few hours to go yet, and fingers crossed I can bag another one. Tight lines, take it easy. So I thought I would just quickly talk you through the rig I've been using, the one that caught me that fish down in the margins, and just the components I use, and why I use these components and why I fish this style. So it really doesn't take much introduction because every man, sorry, just dropped it there, every man and their dog are using them, and it is the Ronnie rig. Now, I don't do anything sort of revolutionary with it at all. So it's a size 4 crank from Snide Tackle, buffer hook bead there, micro ring swivel, down to a Snide Tackle Ronnie swivel on there, and I just use a little bit of shrink tubing onto a stiff boom material. Now I fish my rigs quite long, and onto an anti-tangle sleeve. I fish quite long rigs. Couple of different reasons is most of the waters I fish are quite weedy, quite silty, and I fish them helicopter style as well. Predominantly fish them helicopter style. So I want to make sure that if the lead's coming down, that's sitting in the silt or any low-lying weed, and I use pop-ups, critically balanced, with a little bit of tungsten putty, and I want to make sure that the rig is sitting either on top of the silt, and if it is going into the silt, that my hook bait is still presented, and if there's any low-lying weed, I want to make sure that my rig again is sitting presented on top of the weed. Now, like I said, predominantly I fish helicopter style, and I just use the leaders from Snide Tackle. But on the one that the lead system that I used for catching the little 12 pounder, I actually used a lead clip system. Now it's a running lead clip system, fished bolt rig style. So if once the fish hooks itself, it gets the weight of the hook, or the weight of the lead, and when it shakes its head, the quick change swivel pulls out of the lead clip system, and then it just becomes a running rig. So therefore the fish cannot use the weight of the lead to eject the hook. And I use rig tubing onto that as well. So I use roughly about half a metre of rig tubing. Probably sounds quite a bit, but I just want to make sure that there's no chance or as little chance of tangles as possible. Down to the lead clip, like I say, running style, with the tail rubber for the pushing onto the lead, and then yeah, like I say, just fish it sort of running style as well. So yeah, that's a rundown of the rigs that I use, and why I use them. The reason I used the lead clip system on the margin spot is because I could see it was clear, albeit there is quite a bit of silt. I do use make sure again that my rigs are of decent length so that the hook bait doesn't plug into the silt and that it's presented. And again, because it was nice and clear, I could see that it was presented fine. So yeah, that's a rundown of my rigs and why I use them and the approach that I take. So let me know if you do anything different, and also let me know if this helps you at all. So this one's off the baited spot. a not too bad of a fish. I can see it down at the edge here. I'm going to have trouble getting it through this weeds, I think. Yeah, it's right down at this margin down here. I can see it. That's another minnow. Another one in the net. Obviously fish care is a massive thing, so I personally use propolis from Snide Tackle for all hook holds, and just put a small amount on there, and as you can see straight away it seals up any sort of hook holds and it puts the fish back in excellent condition. So yeah, so this one went 14.5. I'll let you see it. Oh. It's got its dorsal up straight away. Absolute stunning mirror. Beautiful fish. And this came off the baited spot. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll flip it round and let you see the other side. Mally pup's having a good look. Oh, get hold of it. So yeah, been feeding on the spot. A few beeps and away it went. Put up a really good battle. Gorgeous fish. I'll do, I'll get it slipped back. Yeah, get the rod back on the spot and hopefully for another one before dark. Perfect. Well folks, it's absolutely kicking off here. I've literally just put my rod back on the spot from that 14 pounder and now the missus is into one. This is off a different spot, so this is 3 spots we've had going today. Keep the pressure on it and reel in. Little pink Akuma bait runner doing its job. Gary, could I ask you a massive favour?
Yeah.
Could you put my net back together, please? I've not even got the net put back together from this last one that we had. Thankfully I got another pair of hands.
Now go and see it. It's just going.
Nice, good bend in the rod. This might be a good fish.
PB.
It could be another PB. Yeah. That's it, just keep the pressure on it. Reeling again. That's it, just keep gaining line on it. Does it feel better than the last one?
No? I'm not interested in the tell these things.
So Carp has weeded the missus up, so just keeping steady pressure on it and hopefully it'll kick and come out. But yeah, just take it nice and easy, there's no need to rush, and just nice steady pressure. Not trying to rip its head off or anything, like I say, just keep a nice bend in the rod. Oh, that's me getting a liner on my rod again. So what the missus has done here, she's come up a little bit higher onto the bank just to try and get a little bit of height on the fish, and she's actually got it moving again. So yeah, just slow and steady. Steady pressure all the way. Right, so getting in closer now. You can see it's really weeded her up. Big thick amount of weed in front of it. Just hopefully there's still a fish in amongst all this weed.
Oh my god, I wonder if it's actually gone. I think it's gone.
We'll soon see. Right, just try and clear the weed off the line.
Sorry.
Keep it, lift it up.
Yeah. I think it's just weed I've got.
Well, no, there's not. There's a fish right there. Yep, there you go.
Is it okay?
Yes, it's fine. Right, lift it up a bit.
Oh my god.
Up a bit more if you can.
Oh.
There we go. It's in the net.
Look at the weed!
Ah. We have another stunning mirror. Tilt it forward a little bit so we can see it. There we go. And how big's this one?
20 something?
£20, 5 ounces. So yet again, she's broken her PB. Absolutely gorgeous mirror. Weeded her up. Constant pressure. So treated it yet again with a snide tackle propolis, and we'll rest it for a little bit and we'll get her back.
Little feisty.
Superb.
Happy to go when he wants.
Yeah, and just dip the front of the sling. Away to fight another day.
Oh, that weed!
Chuffed.
Yeah.
So the heavens have opened here, shock horror in Scotland, but in all honesty, we don't care. We've had an absolute cracking session so far. We've got roughly about an hour and a half left. But yeah, so I thought I'd just talk over about the baits and that, or the hook baits and that I've been using, and the misses as well. So as I said before, the first fish, I caught that on 2 bits of plastic pop-up corn. The second fish that I had, I actually went almost for like a match the hatch. So I've been putting out the monster tiger nut, like I went over with the bait and that with you as well, and I put out a few spalms of the hot crab and krill. So what I done is I went for like a fishy pop-up topped with a little bit of yellow pop-up as well, so just to try and match it as much as I could with the 2 different baits that were going out. And the missus, she went for something just totally different. It's like a washed out orangey sort of pink pop-up. Can't actually remember the flavour of that, but yeah, so just it goes to show, if the fish are on your bait and they're in the area and you've got the rigs sitting there presented correctly as I went over, and you've got them in the area, they will take your bait. And as for snide tackle, well, as we've seen, Mrs. has just landed a 20 pounder that weeded her up and came in, and the net was just full of weed. So honestly, head over to snide tackle, fish with confidence, and also fish within a budget. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. It is extremely well priced, and it is 100% reliable. Snide tackle, go get some. All day been waiting for this, and eventually Gary is into a fish. So just wondering if it's maybe a bream or an hide, but yeah, there you go. Just tighten up the drag a little bit, Gaz, on the top. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Putting up a bit more of a fight now, huh? It's a carp. It's a common. And it's in the net. Yeah. Yes. Fucking last, thank you, Jesus. Yes, mate. Yes. Huh? There we go. Oh, superb. There we go. So he's been waiting all day for this, and he's eventually gotten his first carp out of this water. Go on in, Gary. How big was it? £12. £12 too, and a little PB as well. PB, yeah. Absolutely buzzing. Superb, mate. Super chuffed for you. Yeah. Good effort. Really happy with that. It's a beautiful fish. Good effort. Fantastic. Again. Yep. Just exactly the same place as I left it. I've not recast it, nothing. Just left it. Eh? Another one in the net. Another one down the margins on the 2 bits of fake corn. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. This one coming in at £16. What I'll do is I'll flip this one round. Now, on the last one, the missus says to me and pointed out that I'd actually just turned the fish round. Settle down, settle down. I'd never actually turned it, so I'll make sure I turn this one. There we go. £16 on the nose. Perfect. We'll get her back. Well folks, that's come to the end of the day session. Yeah, it's all positives. So we've got multiple fish off of 3 different spots. If you've watched this far, please like and subscribe and join us in our journey as we keep on trying to smash those PBs and more journeys coming. Thanks again. Keep watching.